Hello, everybody. Welcome to my album reviews. This is something I've wanted to do for a while, actually. Just pick out random CDs from my collection and tell you what my opinion is on them. So if you're here, you obviously want to hear my opinion on those records, um, or maybe you just want to, you know, listen to someone randomly talking about music. Uh, Maybe you have a differing opinion to what I have on the albums that I'm going to talk about. So I've picked one out from my CD collection today, uh, a record that I think is brilliant. We'll start with a good one. We'll start with an album that I think's good. I'll probably pick one out that I think's not so good, next time. So this is Caught and Spark by Joni Mitchell. This is the first Joni Mitchell album I ever bought. So strange little introduction to her music, to be honest, because when you think of Joni Mitchell, most people think of the sort of the earlier kind of confessional singer-songwriter. I know for a fact that she hates being described as confessional, but I'm just going to use it as a generic term. So Caught and Spark, I bought this a long time ago, probably when I was 18 or something like that. And the first thing that really struck me when I put it on was that low, husky voice that she employs on the title track, which is really haunting, actually. It sort of eases you into the album, this beautiful sort of piano and melody. It's a really great little song. So this is, I think, the first time she really started to use a band, the LA Express, on an album. And you can sort of tell that she's having fun, and there's an extra layer of sophistication there, I'd say, in the music that wasn't really there before. So you've got songs on this like Help Me and Free Man in Paris, and even Raised on Robbery, which is quite a sort of a rocky track. They're the sort of, I suppose, the more commercial end of this album. But then you've got stuff like Down to You, or People's Parties and Same Situation, which are just like so beautifully orchestrated, and they're very seamless. They sort of Same Situation, People's Parties. They kind of seam into each other really, really beautifully. So it's a very, very sophisticated and expressive album, and it's one that I always come back to. And it's sort of the midway point between the more sort of acoustic, very plaintive, highly emotional stuff on Blue, and the more sort of abstract, avant-garde jazz musings of the hissing of summer lawns and Hajira that she would go on to explore later in the 70s. So for that reason, you've got lots of stuff going on, and there's kind of all this musical tension in there, and it just makes it a really engaging listen, and one that I keep returning to. So yeah, that's Caught and Spark by Joni Mitchell. I would highly recommend it. Go and stick it on and enjoy. And see you next time. Thanks for listening.